Rain Access Solutions.
Hi, I'm Glenn for Uni Access Solutions. Welcome to my blog. Today we have a new mechanical pencil that I bought from Lazada as usual. That's my favorite place to buy all my artworks from. I also buy from Shopee, but depends on whichever I see the item first. I order it from there. If I see it first in Shopee, then yes, I go for Shopee, but mostly it's Lazada. This pencil is a mechanical pencil and it's called the Kuru Toga Advance. There, as you can see from there, there's a wording etched in the clip on the clip, and on the side you may see. Let's just focus on it. It says Uni. Hold on, let me just focus this camera. There, it says Uni Kuru Toga 0.3 millimeter. The 0.3 is the lead inside this mechanical pencil. And if we measure this pencil in millimeter or centimeter, with its tip extended, the size is in inches is around, let's just measure it up, put it down first, and let's go and measure it. In inches, it's about 5.5, including the tip and the button, the push button at the end. And in centimeter, it's 14 centimeter. So if we compare it with our Staedtler Mars Micro, which is also a 0.3, the length of the Kuru Toga is clearly shorter than the Staedtler Mars Micro. So I always use the Staedtler Mars Micro as my basis for what the standard size is for a mechanical pencil. This is among my first mechanical pencil, and I started drawing with this thing. Actually, this is the first mechanical pencil. This model is the first mechanical pencil that I bought, and when later on I brought other ones. So if we look at this Kuru Toga Advance mechanical pencil, it looks like metallic when you look at it, but when you touch it, I'm not sure if it's plastic or metal, but this part here looks metal and it feels metal, but the rest is plastic. Let's go ahead and open this, see what we can see inside. Okay, there. The mechanism is pretty simple. And some of the Kuru Toga, there is a hole in here on the side, and there's a red letter or something that when you write it turns. There's this special thing about Kuru Toga is that their lead automatically rotates when you write or when you lift it from writing, and if you write down on paper again, then there's a mechanism in here that rotates the the LED. I tried to replicate that I actually tried to show it on the camera when this thing is rotating, but it's too small because it's 0.3. Maybe if I got this 0.5 or 0.7, I might make the paper stick in I mean around the LED, which could show that the LED is rotating. But because it's 0.3, it's too small and too thin. It breaks, and I couldn't show that the LED is rotating, but it is rotating. Let's go ahead and put the socket back. It's this part, which is the handle grip, has these tiny holes, and it's supposed to make your fingers stick onto it like an anti-slip mat, and I think it's fine. Let's put back the cap. And here's the canister for the LED. If you remove the eraser, which has a dual purpose, the one is to for erasing mistakes, writing mistakes, and the other one is to cover the canister. So you usually put the LED here. As you can see, this LED is so thin. It's because it's 0.3. If you ask why I love or I like 0.3 than 0.5, it's because, as I mentioned before from my other videos, I like drawing smaller, which makes it faster than drawing a huge artwork. And yeah, that's just the reason for buying the 0.3. Other than that, it's hard to use the 0.3 because especially if your eyes are a bit blurry or you don't have a good eyesight, especially if you have a glass like mine, which is a type of glass is progressive. Sometimes when I look in the middle or here where I shouldn't be looking at, I usually make mistake and miscalculate the depth of field or the distance of the tip from the paper. So I usually break the tip because of that. Anyway, I'm going to try this I'm going to try and draw something with it and see how easy or difficult. This is the first time that I'm going to use this mechanical pencil, and I'm not sure if it's good or not yet, so let's try and draw. Usually I like drawing chibis. This is the chibi that I drew before. This is my original character, and yeah, so let's go ahead and draw this. Using 0.3 is a bit challenging because it is prone to breaking. I feel like I'm more comfortable using this than with my Staedtler. I find Staedtler nice to use because of the rubber grip. So yeah, I'm saying that I like the Staedtler Mars Micros rubber grip for better grip or better handling. It keeps the pen sturdy. I feel like I'm not hitting the lines, as you can see from there. Like I'm making mistakes in retracing the lines. I guess that's what I don't like with it, because maybe it's too tall or too thin for it, but for a pencil. But if I use this one, as you may notice that it's easier. I don't know why. I'm not sure why, but maybe it's less heavy. Oh no, it's actually heavy, but you know the weight of this pencil is focused in here, so that when you're holding it up upright, there's no weight in this part, but all the weight is, I mean, the weight of it is concentrated on in the bottom part. It's easier to retrace your lines with this than with the Staedtler. So Staedtler doesn't have a center of gravity, but its center of gravity is scattered throughout its body. When you hold it in here, it feels like everything is every from top to bottom, the weight of it is uniformly distributed throughout its body, so there's no center of gravity. But with this, when you're holding it like this, the top part is light and the bottom part is heavy, so it is automatically guiding your hand or sliding with your hands whenever you wanted to point, to draw, or create some shapes. Like it automatically or it smoothly follows the, if you look at what I'm doing, it's yeah, it's easier. It feels easier. I don't know, you guys try, buy this pencil and you'll know what I'm saying, and you can compare it by yourselves. I don't make too much mistakes with this one than with this Staedtler. Maybe it's because of its center of gravity. I think this is cool, and I do like this thing. It's superb. Maybe it's because of the price tag. It's more than 1,000 or what. Let me just review the price again later, and so I can tell you. But it's definitely more expensive than the Staedtler Macro. Oops, I broke it again. So when you're working with a 0.3 mechanical pencil, be very careful with your, or the pressure that you apply on the pencil. So I don't know, if you ask me if it's worth buying the expensive Kuru Toga, this is actually not the expensive one. The expensive model is the Kuru Toga Dive, which costs around 5,000 pesos or 100 US dollar. This is in the middle. There are cheaper version of this Kuru Toga, and I think with this 1,000 plus is sits in the middle. I'm not sure if you can hear it, but when so let's just use the eraser to erase the lines that I made on the face. Okay, so using the eraser, its eraser is kind of I'm not kind of weird or something, because every time you press the eraser on the paper, it, you know, it retracts inside. So feels like I'm not making an accurate erasure compared to this one. So when I erase using this, it's just the eraser doesn't move, it doesn't retract going inside. So yes, that's the part that I don't like with this. It's that eraser sinking, and it's making, I mean, the experience difficult. I mean, the way you erase things, it should be easier and fast. But anyway, that's it. So I'm just gonna complete this one, and right. Seems like our chibi now is taking some form. Let's make the mouth a bit bigger and put some fangs. Yeah, that should be it. The thing that I like again with this thing is that the lower part is a bit thicker than the upper part. So when you hold it like this, you can see that it's curved, as opposed to this one is just a straight, right? So here it's like more ergonomically designed to fit in the hand of the user. So when they designed this thing, they thought about making this pencil to sit comfortably on this part of the hand while you're drawing. So I'm just gonna assign this one. I think this is slightly better when it comes to ergonomic, and with its distribution of weight. As I said earlier, it's almost as if everything was designed for making artworks and not just for writing. That's so I guess that's it. Yeah, this is from Japan. It's Kuru Toga Advance. So that's it, guys. I just quickly review this mechanical pencil. So that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you find this video useful. If you do find this video useful, please subscribe to my channel. Click on the like button and leave your comments behind for me to read later. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day, everyone. Goodbye.